The Cleveland Browns have officially entered full-blown crisis mode. Inside the walls of their training facility, tension is boiling over. What started as quiet frustration has now exploded into a full-blown power struggle that could reshape the future of this franchise for years to come. And at the heart of it all lies one explosive ultimatum, reportedly delivered by owner Jimmy Haslam to head coach Kevin Stefanski, an ultimatum that could cost Stefanski his job. Sources close to the team say this. Isn't some rumor blown out of proportion? This is real, it's raw, and it's happening right now. Haslam's patience has completely run out. For months, the organization pushed the narrative that Dylan Gabriel was the guy, the quarterback who would finally end decades of instability at the position. The Cleveland media followed suit, parroting the same talking points over and over again. Gabriel had the arm strength. Gabriel had the poise. Gabriel had the leadership. But after just a handful of games, the experiment has crumbled in spectacular fashion, leaving the Browns' season in ruins and the locker room divided. What makes this situation almost tragic is how predictable it all was. From day one, people close to the team warned that this entire Gabriel experiment was a disaster waiting to happen. The hype was blinding. Reporters and analysts who should have known better fell into the trap, praising his every move in training camp while dismissing Shedeur Sanders, the rookie phenom waiting patiently in the background, as not ready. But the truth has a funny way of revealing itself. And once Gabriel hit the field, the illusion shattered. Against the Bengals, Gabriel did something almost impossible. He gave up a safety without even being hit. Think about that. No defender even touched him, yet he still managed to cost his team points. It wasn't just a mistake. It was a moment that screamed of inexperience and confusion. Then came the Pittsburgh game, where he was battered and beaten by the Steelers' defense. Even then, the excuses flowed. Maybe he was rattled. Maybe he needed time. But when the Miami game rolled around, those excuses collapsed. He was healthy, rested, and out of explanations. He made the same mental errors, the same misreads, and once again put the Browns in impossible situations. By then, even his biggest supporters couldn't keep defending him. Tony Grossi, who had spent the entire offseason calling Gabriel the future of the franchise, appeared on air after that Miami game looking defeated. "I don't know what happened to him," he admitted, a sentence that symbolized the media's collapse in confidence. When the people who built your hype machine start abandoning ship, you know the writing's on the wall. Meanwhile, something fascinating began happening behind the scenes. The same media voices who had dismissed Shedeur Sanders months ago suddenly flipped the script. Overnight, they transformed into his biggest advocates, calling for him to start immediately. It was as if collective amnesia had swept through Cleveland. The same analysts who once questioned Sanders' arm strength and NFL readiness were now calling him the team's future savior. Reports even surfaced that the Browns refused to trade Sanders unless they received a first or second-round pick in return, a clear signal of how highly the organization values him. For a supposed backup, that's an enormous price tag, and it speaks volumes about what's really happening inside that building. Jimmy Haslam has had enough. According to multiple sources familiar with internal discussions, Haslam is furious with how this season has unfolded. The Browns are sitting at a miserable 2-6 record, their playoff hopes effectively dead before mid-season. Haslam reportedly delivered a clear and terrifying message to Stefanski. Either bench Dylan Gabriel now and start Shedeur Sanders, or prepare to be replaced. It's an ultimatum with career-altering implications. For Kevin Stefanski, this is a nightmare. He's the one who championed Gabriel. He's the one who convinced ownership that the rookie was ready to lead from day one. If he benches him now, he's admitting he was wrong, that his evaluation failed, that his judgment can't be trusted. But if he keeps playing Gabriel and the losses pile up, he's risking his own job. It's a lose-lose scenario, and the man responsible for creating it is the same one now trying to survive it. And for Dylan Gabriel, this is the harsh reality of the NFL. 4 games in, and the team that once called him their future has already moved on. The league doesn't wait for anyone. If you can't perform, if you can't deliver when the spotlight is on you, it chews you up and spits you out. Gabriel's miscues, from boneheaded safeties to missed open receivers, aren't just rookie mistakes anymore. They're red flags that suggest he's not ready for this level of competition. But while one career may be spiraling, another is on the verge of taking off. Shedeur Sanders has been quietly preparing for this moment. He's been the silent professional, learning, studying, and waiting. Those who've seen him in practice say he's sharper, more composed and more mentally ready than anyone expected. And now, with ownership reportedly pushing for him to take over, the door is finally about to open. The timing couldn't be more perfect. The Browns are entering their bye week, giving them the ideal window to make a quarterback switch. If Stefanski is smart, if he truly wants to save his job, he'll take this opportunity to reset the offense around Sanders. Give him extra time to prepare, tweak the playbook to fit his strengths, and come out swinging. Because make no mistake, if the team sticks with Gabriel and the losing continues, the fans won't be the only ones calling for Stefanski's head. Ownership will too. There's still talent on this roster. The defense is elite. The receiving core is dangerous. The running game is solid. What's missing is stability at quarterback, a leader who can protect the football, command the huddle, and make smart decisions. Sanders might just be that guy. And if he is, this could be the start of a new chapter in Cleveland, one where the Browns finally have a franchise quarterback who brings hope instead of heartbreak. The clock is ticking in Cleveland. The pressure is suffocating. And the fate of this team now hinges on one decision that could either redeem or destroy careers. Dylan Gabriel's time has run out. The Shotter-Sanders era is loading, and it's about to go live. If you've been following this chaotic saga from the beginning, now's the time to make your voice heard. Do you think Shedeur-Sanders is ready to take over as Cleveland's starting quarterback? Should Kevin Stefanski have made this move weeks ago? And do you believe Jimmy Haslam truly issued that ultimatum? Or is the media just fanning the flames of drama? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed this deep dive into Cleveland's crisis, and hit that subscribe button so you never miss another inside look at the NFL's biggest stories. The Browns' future is hanging in the balance, and trust me, this story is just getting started.